Alright, let's go guys. It is time for our final game here in the quarterfinals of Who is the StarCraft Master? The tournament where we find out who is not only good at smashing face with one race, but who can smash face with all of the races. We have players from the top echelons of the European scene here, playing against each other, playing all three races. We're seeing who's good with their off race, who's shit with their off race, and who's generally just a friggin' badass. Down here in the bottom left, we know this guy is very creative, is very wonderful, because he is the Wonder Wunsch. His name is Liquid TLO. Playing a little bit of Terran here. And up here in the top right, in the blue, the Protoss player. I can't remember what team he just joined recently. Damn it. Someone in chat remind me. In the top right, it's Diego, aka Kelazhur. Sorry, I call him Diego a lot. I sometimes call TLO Dario. That is their human names. And we see Kelazhur here, starting as Protoss. Now, if you guys don't know, Kelazhur is a Terran main player. Dario, TLO, is a Zerg main player. So they're both off racing here in this first match of the series. It is, of course, a best of 9 where players have to go through every single race. Panda Global is the team. Thank you very much, Risky. That one skipped my mind. Kelazhur, of course, plays for Panda Global. And he's going to be doing that same build we saw Harstem do against Hero Marine. Something which... You know, players, Terran players appreciate how strong this is. But Dario, he's actually has CV scouting, but he's doing it a little bit late. I'd love to see. Oh, he's already thinking about a CC on the high ground. He's like, yeah, you're not going to play straight up versus me. He's like, I know how you roll, Diego. You're going to try and cancel my command center on the low ground. Diego's like, oh, god damn. Are you serious? Why are you playing so safe? Why are you afraid? You afraid? TLO's like, yes, I am afraid. I don't want to just throw the game to you. What do you think, I'm stupid? I think you're going to play a straight-up match as Protoss? Diego's like, damn it. Damn it, damn it. He's thinking about taking a natural. I wouldn't mind TLO, like, just blocking this with an eBay. That would be so sick. Because, yeah, Kelazhur isn't even going for super fast because now he's chronoing them, but look at this. TLO is like, yeah, get fucked your build order, mate. Oh, the creative Wondermind himself. The Wondermind? Holy shit, did I just call him the Wondermind? Okay, apparently that's his name. Reaper's gonna come over and block this even more. And he's gonna be trying to get some Marines. Oh, he's building more Reapers? Wait, what are you, TLO, what are you doing? You need some units at home, dude. There's no, what? What? TLO's still building Reapers, he's got nothing at home. What are you doing, Dario? What? Now he's building Marines? What? He's just started a factory in a bunker only now. I don't know if he fully realized the situation he was in, guys. I don't think he realized there was a second gateway out there. Oh shit. He's gonna kill another probe, which is nice. But, I mean, those Reapers need to get behind this wall yesterday, dude. Oh, we can take out this first Stalker, actually. He's just got to sync this up a bit better, doesn't he? There's another Stalker out. Oh, no, he didn't sync this up. Oh, shit. 2 of his SCVs are down on the low ground. Diego's going to take those out nice and easy. He says, yes, please. Thank you, sir. I will take those out. Those Reapers almost go down. Great focus fire there from Kelazhur. And, oh, man, TLO's going to lose the wall for sure. He's trying to build a barracks, a factory, and another barracks behind it. But, oh, this is awkward, guys. This is awkward for TLO. I think he needs to just start building depots back here and just accept that this is a messy start. I mean, he delayed the Nexus. It's finally getting close to finish, but he delayed it a long time. He's got his second orbital up. Yeah, I mean, he's got a Cyclone on the way. He'll be all right. He's not going to die to this. It's just a matter of if he got a bunker up a little bit faster and a couple Marines at home, I think his position would be a lot better. Nice snipe on the Stalker, though. This barracks might go down. That would be really shit. I think he's got to pull SCVs right now. He's got to pull SCVs right now. If he doesn't... Oh, okay, here come the Drilly boys. Marines, Reapers going forward. Where's the grenade? Oh, no, the Stalker's managed to get out of there. That Stalker got bounced from there down the ramp exactly as he wanted. The grenade actually helping Stalkers evacuate there for Kelazhur. Kelazhur with some nice stutter step, taking down some Reapers here. The Cyclone, the Drilly boys, the Reapers are hot on the tail, of course. And yet another Stalker does go down. These Reapers getting very, very low, but nice focus fire. Diego takes him down, and that's... Oh, that Cyclone's getting low. It's getting low. Nice repair, nice repair. Oh my gosh. But, oh wow. Diego gonna win this battle. Another Stalker from behind over there as well. Look at that. He just keeps evading it. He keeps evading it. These Marines can't get anything done. They don't have a bunker on the low ground. He can't retake his natural. He's trying to mule it. But I think Diego here, in the down and dirty situation on blue shift, cluing onto what was going on a little bit faster. TLO getting a little bit too fancy with the block on the Nexus, not preparing at home. And those Stalkers can out-micro this forever. I mean, is Warp Gate done? Yeah, Warp Gate's done. There's a Robo and a Twilight, a couple more Stalker Warp-ins, and Kelazhur can just pick away. There's no tank on the way. It's just 2 barracks building unupgraded Marines, unupgraded Cyclones. This is not going to be able to stop Stalker micro. Kelazhur is just too good of a player. Yeah, look at that. Just comes in, takes his shot, pulls back. His shields will keep regenerating whenever he's out of combat for long enough. Great plays here by Kelazhur. And good focus fire as well, yeah. Ooh, that Cyclone getting very low here. TLO, though, doing a good job with his own focus fire. He's going to take out... Oh, my God. Dude, there we go. They do finally go down, but there we go. He reclaims the high ground for now. The problem is more Stalkers can come from the left, giving high ground vision and allowing these Stalkers to volley without having to headbutt up that ramp. So this is a very precarious situation for TLO. Yes, he's got a 3rd Cyclone on the way, but exactly as I said, those Stalkers can come in from both sides. And this is, of course, where those Cyclones don't look nearly as powerful. Those big volleys of Stalker shots take him down. Dario has to tap out, and game 1 in this series goes to Kelazhur. GG, well played. Nice. So, guys, I got some tea because my voice is dying. Could have a nice little sip of me tea now. It's refusing to let me load these replays the quick way, unfortunately. Of course, guys, we aren't casting these games live, but we did want to cast the quarters all back-to-back so we could get a nice big bit of momentum on the stream going. Throw them all up on YouTube in quick succession as well, and that's why we've done it this way, of course. It's allowed us... excuse me. Oh, I think we cast that out of order, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe we're casting these backwards? I don't even know. I'm just going to cast... okay, we're just going to do it this way. We're going to pretend this is the order they were played in. I'm not sure if it was or wasn't. I think it wasn't, actually, because they weren't labeled properly, these replays, but it'll be fine. Yeah, this is an amazing StarCraft mug. It's awesome. Has Kerrigan and stuff on it. Artanis, Raynor. Good stuff. So yeah, guys, this is who is the StarCraft Master Tournament. Of course, we saw Dr. Diego. That's not his name. It's Dr. Dario. We saw Diego Kelazhur, the ever-aggressive Terran player. Managed to smash that first game. Down here, up here in the top left, though, he is now forced to play Zerg versus Zerg. Representing Panda Global is his team. Down here in the bottom right, choosing his main race for this match, he says, all right, time to destroy you. Representing Team Liquid. It's TLO. So the way this tournament works is we go through all 9 possible matchups. The players take turns picking them. I might be casting these games out of order. If I am, I'm an idiot, but I don't think it changes too much. 12 pool. We've seen a few 12 pools now, Zerg versus Zerg matches so far today. Couple of nice 12 pools from players who are off racing. But TLO playing very safe for the 17 pool. Yeah, I think strategically with the openings, TLO's looking really good. I think he just didn't fully appreciate the power of that second gateway last game. Like, I think he just somehow thought it was a different build. Whereas, like, like a slower proxy or something like that. I don't think he thought it was going to be such a fast proxy stalker. So he did get in trouble. But here we go. It's going to be a pool hatch, a very safe opening from TLO. And he's going to be able to build Zerglings and a Queen really fast. And Diego, Kelazhur on the left, he's going for lots of Zerglings, wants to put on pressure while expanding behind it and try to cancel this hatchery. Now, because there's no gas down, we know that Kelazhur is got a macro behind this. He's got to build more drones, more economy, because any follow-up attack is going to be really slowed down by the fact that he doesn't have that Zergling speed upgrade, which of course costs 100 gas. So with no gas mining, that's not even on the table. TLO has now seen what's up, and he's immediately started building Zerglings. He's building a spine just in case. Cancelled his gas. I'd love to see an Overlord out of him. Oh, he's going to actually delay the Overlord. Okay. Yeah, you can do this. I think he might have to extract a trick. So he's got to go Overlord now. Yeah, Overlord starts. I mean, he's going to have 6 Zerglings and a few drones out nice and early, so this still works. He's going to pull the drones, and his idea isn't to really fight Diego in a pitched battle, but oh, I guess he takes it. He takes the fight. A little bit sloppy there from TLO. A nice beginning to that engagement from Kelazhur. Kelazhur doing very well so far. Getting some damage on the hatch. The hatchery can take a lot of damage, though. It's got a lot of hit points. It can take a few more of these hits. And there we go. The queen working its way to the low ground. Zerglings here. I mean, that hatchery's taking a lot of damage. Dario's got to save it. He cannot afford to lose that hatch. But there we go. Kelazhur realizing he can't overstay his welcome. Pulls back. Is at 13 drones. Has his own natural expansion finished. Looks like he's actually relatively even on the queen count. There'll be one more queen for TLO, and TLO has the spine. So TLO really not worried about any follow-up aggression. Meanwhile, Kelazhur does have to be worried about what follows this up, because he didn't get any vision. He doesn't know if there's gas mining in that main base. There could be Zergling speed for all he knows. Both sides looking very even so far. The trades have been slightly in the favor of Kelazhur. Kelazhur building 12 more Zerglings. Oh my lord. Oh, he's doing my slow Zergling build. I love you, Diego. This is the sickest. He's actually banking slow Zerglings on this map. Even though normally slow Zerglings aren't a threat because you don't have link speed, the map's so short, it's actually not a terrible choice. But TLO, he wants to see what the follow-up is. He knows there's a big gamble coming. He knows Diego is not going to try and play a strat game. He spots the Zerglings, and immediately he knows he can just wall off completely with Evo Chambers, and he's going to be up 10 drones plus. Yeah, he sees all of these Zerglings coming, and he's like, yeah, okay, wall off, queen, spine. You're not doing anything to me, buddy. He's going to build a few extra Zerglings himself. Obviously, this Evo Chamber will go down during this. Kills his own creep tumor, so he can wall off behind that Evo if he needs to. But I honestly think this is, yeah. I mean, Diego's pretty all in. Kelazhur, 13 drones versus 26. He's kind of got to commit. But it's just, there's not a lot of surface area. The Lings are trying to break down this Evo. It's not enough. The spine is already up to 5 kills. You would never expect someone to sacrifice the Zerglings like TLO did, but it was well worth it. He scouts what's up, has so much time to prepare. Finally, an Evo Chamber goes down, but just look at how many Zerglings he's lost for it. That unit's lost looking a little bit different at this point, as the mass slow Zergling really just finding no way in. And yeah, there's about 40 slow Zerglings out for Kelazhur. Meanwhile, TLO is just calmly droning. He's even moved his spine crawler back, replaces that Evo Chamber. Fewer TLO Zerglings do get surrounded, but it's nothing to be stressed about. He is in such a good position. So, Kelazhur there is going to be getting smacked down. He's not even trying to drone. He's like, maybe he underestimates this. There's a Baneling nest even starting behind this. I mean, he's going to break in. It's funny because TLO is like repositioning the spine and stuff. Oh my god. Is that solid on the south side? Doesn't even matter. The broodlings from these Evo chambers will break it. This is not something you see every day, but it's good to see this series is going to tie itself up rather quickly. Kelazhur not having faith to play any mid-game Zerg vs Zerg, trying to win as quickly as possible, and has been... I believe this qualifies as a cock block. I think that's probably the best way to determine, to describe exactly what this was. He's trying to drone behind it. One drone on the natural versus a fully saturated natural expansion. Double the worker count. If only you could make 6 upgrades at once, right? Dario would be set. Evo chambers, of course, are the highest value hit points for mineral cost building. Only 75 minerals, and it's good stuff. Kelazhur's like, haha! Taylor's like, I do have banelings, you know. Oh no! Queen in the open. No, that's alright. Why can TLO use Zerg? Someone's asking in chat. So, this is the Who is the StarCraft Master Tournament, where it's a best of 9, where we rotate through all possible matchups. So, both players have to play all races, every different orientation of each race. So, we already started with a Protoss versus Terran, where Kelazhur played Protoss, Dario played Terran, and Kelazhur won that game. Where now, of course, was ZVZ on TLO's pick. We'll see what the next map is. No doubt Kelazhur might pick TVT or some sort of Terran match. I would not be surprised. We've got +1 melee about to finish. Link speed and banelings here. Kelazhur's still in the game, but he's not really in the game, you know. Dead man walking right now. That's what we're looking at. Ling Bane starting to crash forward. The Lings take out the Queens. The Banelings pushing back the slow Zerglings. Kelazhur went for a big old slow Zergling all in. And, in this match anyway, The Wunderwunsch has been successful. Good defense in the early game. Very safe opening. Great scouting on the follow-up to see this surprise slow Zergling all in. He spotted the Lings pulling up in the back of that base and was able to take that down. So well played there, TLO. Yeah, we've seen a few kind of oddball choices with which way the maps went and that sort of stuff. There's been some fun ones. There's been some interesting choices. Some of the players kind of seemed like gentleman's agreement, decided to choose their off races first. It doesn't really matter which order you play. You just might end up with a more one-sided score line if it finishes early before you get to play your other races. But you would have lost anyway, even if you like won your main race matches, because you've lost the important kind of weaker matchups, if you guys know what I mean. All right. And indeed, the next one is going to be a TVT. I think I am actually playing these back to front. Holy shit, am I? I don't even know. Actually, no, I think this might be the right order, because I think that's the order they were sent through. I don't know. What else? Either way, the next match is going to be TVT, guys, and it's going to be awesome. Big shout out to, of course, our sponsor, Verkward, for hosting up this amazing series. The first series of the day, you guys have got to check out on YouTube. If you want to watch it straight away, of course, my Twitch VODs, as always, are open. If you want the awesome replay packs from today, hop on into my Discord after subscribing to the stream, and there are replay packs in there. We'll be throwing these up after the tournament, a day or two from now. Right now, here in the top right-hand side in the red, guys, the Terran player, it's Liquid's TLO. Being forced off his main Zerg race after taking the nice, easy mirror matchup win there. Down here in the bottom left, in the blue, the Terran, it's Kelazhur. He says, you know what? I'm going to play some Terran versus Terran. And I really want to see what TLO has planned here, because we've seen some of the most ridiculous cheeses in some of these matchups. We saw earlier today Scarlet playing Terran versus Protoss versus Showtime. She went a 1-Rax expand. With a single SCV, she built 3 barracks, one at a time on the other side of the map, and then just went for a mass marine SCV pull with no upgrades. But she got so destroyed by the early stalkers, it looked kind of horrendous. But that series was still incredibly close despite that. We've seen some like super weird all-ins from players trying to sneak a match off their opponent's main race. We also, of course, opened the tournament up today with that gigantic PvP match between Scarlet and Showtime, which was a real nail-biter and an awesome way to start the day. Kelazhur here is going to be going for a nice double gas opening. Once again, a single gas opening. And in fact, it's even a barracks gas from TLO. So this could be a very defensive opening, but I'd love to see a TLO explode into some mid-game aggression. I don't think you want to play 3 base versus 3 base versus Kelazhur. Not in a TVT. This is his jam. He knows what he's doing here so well. It's going to be hard to keep up with him. Of course, the matchups are decided by the players. I told the players my suggestion was to just let each player choose one matchup. Then the other player chooses the matchup, and you just go back and forth like that. But I told the players if they had a different way, they were totally able to make up their own way if they could both agree on it. It's just a fun tournament here with a casual $2,000 on the line. Honestly, this is absolutely amazing because it allows us to see which players off-race regularly and where their strengths lie. We saw Harstam looking so good with his Terran, but struggling to finish off his matches in as a Terran player. He couldn't close out his leads very well, right? We saw Scarlet just being disgustingly good. Disgustingly good when it came to her Protoss play, but even her Terran was pretty good. She couldn't really compete with Showtime's Terran. Showtime's Terran was just lit. Hero Marine, his all 3 races just looked disgusting. Same with Raynor, actually. Raynor looked very good, but Special probably looked the most unprepared, I would say, against Raynor. So I felt like Raynor hasn't fully been tested, but he definitely looked like a skill level or 2 ahead of Special in that one. 2 Reapers out. They're going to pass each other on the map right now. This is dangerous. That's 2 Reapers and a Cyclone for Kelazhur. I mean, TLO doing some damage on the other side could be nice, but his factory's only just finished, and he's only now starting a bunker, and oh, this could be a really quick loss, guys. This favors Kelazhur massively because he's got another Cyclone about to pop. Comes in, starts doing damage. Now, these Reapers are going to do something, but that Cyclone's almost out. They've only got a short amount of time to do damage here. They're going to start to kill a few SCVs. TLO trying to crisis manage with this, but the Cyclone's in the main. There's nothing popping that can defend that. This Cyclone comes back. I mean, he's killed 3 SCVs. Make that 4. Good job, TLO. Nice micro. But you've got to leave, and now how do you defend at home? Oh, the Marine pops next to the Cyclone, and TLO just has to tap out. Okay, gross. A little bit easy there for Kelazhur to close that one out. I want to see some more janky-ass one-base openings. I don't want to see these expanding openings. I don't know. I'm sure TLO had a sick plan ready. Obviously didn't get to show it, though. Did not get to show it. 2-1 lead here for Kelazhur. Couple of one-sided matches. And some good shit. We've got a lot of BlizzCon players in this tournament as well, which is great. The players did tell me, they said, Pig, we don't really care about BlizzCon. We care about your tournament because we feel it's more important to show that we are the true StarCraft master. And that's a lot more important than winning $300,000 for first place at BlizzCon. I was like, oh, that seems kind of weird, but I do agree. Random tournaments I cast on my stream for a few $1,000s are probably worth more than that. Long story short, it's actually incredible. We had players like Showtime. He said they had an off race for a while. Plays so friggin' well today. Whilst, preparing for BlizzCon. It's been super, super cool. But nonetheless, guys, here we go. And back on race for TLO. It looks like these two are being super brutal with the order they pick their matchups. And they're both just trying to dumpster each other. But you know what? Let's introduce the players, and I'll talk more about this in a second. Down here in the bottom right, in the red, the Terran, it's TLO. And up here in the left, in the Protoss, in the blue, it's Kelazhur. Now, so far, we've seen two really dumpstering matches, but they were quick. And a lot of people would say, well, why even bother letting them play main races? Why not just do off races so we don't see these dumpstery one-sided matches? Yeah, go watch some of the other matches and then tell me it's not worth it for the friggin' hype when someone kills the other person's main race. That's what we're here for. Those moments when someone's off race beats the other's main race are so juicy. They're so delicious, it's worth having a few one-sided matchups on the way there. Right now, yeah, TLO's pretty damn favored against Kelazhur's Protoss. But if Kelazhur wins this match, ooh, it's so tasty. Oh, it's so good. Like, it is so sick. So, keep your eyes out. I know some people will be like, oh, the scoreline was 5-1 in this one series. It's like, yeah, we knew that was going to happen. But especially as we get to the semis and the finals, we're going to have closer and closer scorelines. And it's all just about, obviously, the fun of seeing, like, how much are these players gambling? Who's playing safe? Who looks like they've got a really cheesy plan under pressure? Which I love. I love if you're playing a weaker race, bring out a cheesy wild plan, take some gambles. And who's kind of playing a little bit too generic when they're behind in the series? Or they're playing a weaker race. Okay, I love this. He's going to hide his tech in the very back corner of the base. So hard to get an Overlord in here to scout that. I love it. Dario, of course, has gone hatch gas pool. Is going to go for 6 Zerglings straight away. That's interesting. He's not building a drone. He's going to go for 8 Zerglings. Oh, okay, I like this. He's going to go for 6 to 8 Zerglings. He's going to try and dodge the Adept and run in and depower the gateway / kill a bunch of probes. Really nice way to start out. You've got to go 6, otherwise there was no point. And he goes drone there. That doesn't make... I don't like that. I'm going to ask Dario about that. I feel like if you're going to go the 4 Lings, you might as well have already had a drone out mining with one of those and then turned one of these into 2 Zerglings. Maybe he changed his mind at the last minute. I don't know. I don't know. The stream is playing. Right? Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. Wow. Pig, I'm sure the guy who's asking whether or not other people can see the stream can hear your response to that. Good on you. Good on you. Stalker comes out and says, get out of my base. This Overlord... Oh, no. Run. Dario's going to run to the right. He's got 4 Zerglings coming across. They are going to try and sneak in, but there is an Adept on the way. Robo in the very back. I love fast Robo builds. And get an Immortal, get a Prism, 6-7 gateways, and go kill a bitch. 4 Zerglings run in. That Stalker's going to try and confirm that kill. Oh, wait, it does get the Overlord, but that pylon's getting low. Adept comes out, though. TLO's not going to find any damage. If this was 6 to 8 Zerglings, they could have got that pylon. Could have disrupted the build a fair bit. It's going to come in, sees Robo and Twilight? What is this? What is this build from Kelazhur? I have no idea. It's Charge Lot all in, right? It was a Charge Lot all in. Okay, yeah, it was a Charge Lot all in. And he maybe was planning to go straight Prism, but now he's like, I'll build an Immortal and then go Charge. He's got to stop probe production if he's going to do this. He's already pulled 1 off the back gas. Yeah, no more probes. No, he queues up 2 more probes. That's odd. So I think because it's being scouted, maybe he's planning to go later into the game. Normally, if you see this, you'd imagine you just pull off gas Make an Immortal, make a Warp Prism, make 8 Gateways, make a bunch of things and go. And okay, yeah, he's doing it. He's just pulled workers off gas in the main. He's only got 1 worker on gas, down to the natural. Oh my god, it's going to be a dirty charge lot all in. And the thing is, seeing that the Robo was down before the Twilight, TLO should realize what he's up against. Right now, he's going for a quick second gas. No Roach Warren yet, though. I would always go Roach Warren versus a fast Robo play. You can defend with Queen Ling, but it's a little bit dicey. Dario is one of those players who has a lot more faith in Queen Ling defense than many other Zergs. He is going to go for the Roach Warren, though, the safety Warren. It's down a little bit late. I don't know if he realizes what he's up against because he's got no scouting. He can't scout the gases from here. He's lost his Overlord. He's seen a fast Robo in Twilight. That's 2 Immortals. And he's building 7 more drones. You want to stop at maximum of 40 drones against this, guys. Dario's over droning. This gives us a little bit of hope. It's still going to be really hard for Kelazhur to close this out. But this is the sort of tight, juicy all-in that can totally surprise someone. 2 Immortals, a Warp Prism, charge.
How far can 100 APM take you?
Hey, thanks for the $2 tip, Kanabo. 100 APM can take you up to GM. Don't know how far in GM. Pretty high. Probably top 16. Barely. And here we go, guys. 2 Immortals coming across the map. These units just sitting at home. The Zerglings see it. We've got Roaches on the way. Spores are building. I don't know if Dario fully comprehends how many Zealots are going to be warping in with this. Kelazhur's build is not even that well timed. He has to stop there to get the warp-ins going. There we go. Dario knows what he's up against. Break the rocks. Break the rocks. Oh my god, he's pulling back. I don't think he's... Oh yeah, he's cancelled Roach Warren. He's making Ravages. He's making Lings. He needs more Roaches rather than Zerglings right now. Zerglings are not the unit you want. He's pulling his Queens together. He's actually up in army supply. He should be able to hang on here. If his Spores can root under the Warp Prism, that can buy a lot of time here. Oh, Roaches are up there in the middle of nowhere. I like that. Yeah, the Spore does buy time at least. He's got to buy time. Yeah, just keep buying time. That's fine. Just... keep massing Roaches and Lings. That's all Dario needs to do right now. That's a lot of Zealots. They're going to try to break in. Nice corrosive biles to try to zone out the Immortals. Lings break down the barriers from behind. The Zealots are getting wrecked here in that choke point. The Zerglings, though, not doing too well either. And so many Zealots. There are so many Zealots. Zerglings are not the unit you need. You need more Roaches and Ravages as Dario here. He's got to stay back in this choke point. Yeah, he's even pulling drones into the fight. No, he's transferring drones. Oh, he's pulling them onto the Immortals. An odd choice there. Wants to try and tank that so his Roaches and Ravages aren't taking the damage. This is a powerful, powerful all-in. The Zerglings are getting overwhelmed, guys. They're not doing what they need to. These corrosive biles are hitting nothing right now. The Zealots powering through. The Immortals are on 11 and 13 kills apiece. Kelazhur has gone down and dirty with an Immortal charge lot all in, and he's managed to break through. TLO not able to hold on here. Kelazhur gets the cheeky win there with the Immortal charge lot. Dario too high on the drones. Too high on those drones. And that costs him big time. That costs him big time. Kelazhur wins off race versus main race and takes a very important, potent 3-1 lead because it's back on his matchup choice now. So he could carry this away very quickly. Carrying this away. He's very close to that 5. I actually thought he would hold, but I think he made too many Ravages, guys. I think he needed more Roach production. The choke point was good. Maybe he should have walled off even more. I don't know. But it's always hard if you don't break those rocks down. If you don't buy time, because he went like 20 workers higher. 20 workers higher. All right. Next match is going to be TVP, Kelazhur, Terran, TLO, Protoss. Kelazhur's like, all right, buddy. You gonna pick Zerg versus Protoss versus me? He's like, all right. I showed you the Protoss of power compels you. The power of Protoss compels you. The power of Protoss compels you. Now it's TLO's turn. Let's see if he can bring out some of that nasty Protoss magic here against his opponent's main race. He's down on the scoreline, dropping a very important map with his main race in that last game. Down here in the red, representing Team Liquid, it's TLO. Up here in the top right-hand side, in the blue, the Terran player taking it a win there. Protoss versus Zerg with the decisive Immortal Charge Lord, all-in attack. Great scouting denial. Very decisive all-in off just 34 probes. Back on his main race now. It's Kelazhur. So this is a best of 9, first to 5. Kelazhur is leading 3-1. If TLO doesn't upset this match, he will be back on probably main race on the next one, I believe. Because I don't... Ooh, actually, it depends if he wants to play Zerg versus Terran versus Kelazhur or not. Because remember, guys, you only get 2 matchups of your main race versus their off race. Because the other main race matchup of yours is versus their main race. And we've seen some epic main race clashes. We've seen some one-sided main race clashes. We're going to have to see exactly how it goes. Of course, keeping in mind, guys, Kelazhur is a main Terran player. This is an uphill battle for Dr. Dario, who's gone double gas, fast core. He's going to go for a proxy. This is the sort of shit I like to see. Now, you see a probe come in early. As the Terran, you think, cool, that's your scouting probe. You're not proxying me. But Kelazhur's playing safe. He's sending an SCV scout to confirm. And when he sees no expansion, when he sees 2 gases, he's going to know there's something on his side of the map. Now, this probe actually stayed in here too long. It's trapped. That Marine's going to kill it. Oh, that's a mess up from TLO. You really would love to have a second probe on that side of the map. Because if one of these goes down, it can end up very problematic for you. This SCV is going to come in. It's fast reactor. No factory just yet. It's a slow factory opening here for Kelazhur, but a very fast reactor. Comes in, sees no expansion. Immediately, he's got a good idea of what's happening. Adept is starting up. Yep, and he's like, okay. It's a Stargate. How quick does the bunker go down? He's going to withdraw to the high ground. Kelazhur not going to gamble on holding the low ground. That's a big risk to do that. Actually goes bunker into factory. He's going to start marine production. This is a very good way to play this. Kelazhur, of course, has suffered at the hands of proxies. Earlier this year at WCS Valencia, he was eliminated by Haas. Some of you might have watched me commentate that on my my YouTube, where it was basically hungry immortals, just immortals and warp prisms dropping on defensive siege tanks. There was games that went for 15 minutes with Kelazhur pinned on one base, with Haas just assaulting him with shield batteries and immortals. The games were disgusting and amazing at the same time. Disgusting. Motion sickness camera circles. I'm sorry, elitist culture snob. Turns out you're an elitist camera snob too. Whee! Did the SCV see it? No, it did not. It did not, guys. Sorry, I should stop reading chat. It did not see what was going on. Kelazhur is still not sure if it's an immortal. It's going to be an oracle. There is an adept here. I wonder if TLO just takes an expansion. Nope. He's got a gateway there. So what do you think? Oracle into Chadray? No, a second oracle after the first one. Okay, no Chads on the way today, guys. We've got 1 gateway up proxy, these 2 gateways, so it's just a 4-gate. This is a very classic build, but he's building a tech lab. He's going to have a tank. He's got a mine. He's going to be building Viking soon. I mean, right now the mineral line's actually quite open for those oracles to come in, but oracles are not the best at busting the front. So TLO here with a very decisive game plan. But I think after that SCV scouted, maybe he should have been focusing on either Tempests or something else. These shield batteries, I mean, they look nice now, but you've got to start getting the momentum going. You need to start getting the damage done. I feel like this tank is going to get out in time to shut this down. As long as Kelazhur, yeah, second bunker and pull a few more SCVs to repair in the next few seconds. Can Kelazhur see that? No, he can't see those batteries. The double oracle going in, but he's worried about a Widow Mine, of course. Yeah, and he sees the Viking as well. And the problem is, the moment Kelazhur sees those shield batteries, oh, his SCV just scouted the main. He didn't see the gateways, but he knows there's no expansion, and that SCV knows. Kelazhur's like, there is no reason for me to move out. I am just going to camp. And that siege tank, the bunker. Oh, man. The oracles dive on the tank. Oh, my God. The Widow Mine shot combined with the tank shots. Oh, my God. I mean, he kills the tank, but he loses all of his oracles and most of his stalkers. TLO not realizing that Widow Mine was there and just takes so much damage. 2 full Marines. This is a disaster. And Kelazhur crushes it for the 4-0 lead. 4-1 lead, sorry. Are we going to see another 5-1? Another one? Holy shit. I don't know, guys. I don't know what we're going to see here. We're going to have to see exactly how this one goes in this next moment. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, really good play by Kelazhur, sending the SCV scout across, knowing there was going to be a cheeky play. These two guys, I think, have been the smartest at kind of scouting the opponent's off race and just being very safe against it. A great way to play there. Soulseeker, I'm going to give you a warning. Gold League, terrible. How about Pro Gamer, who's won hundreds of thousands of dollars? I'm going to let you tuck that in. Zip up, put your pants back on. We're not going to be dicks to the players. Because that falls under the overarching rule of don't be a dickhead. So try not to, guys. Please try not to be a dickhead. Okay. And, oh my god, the final map is going to be Kelazhur Zerg, TLO Protoss. All right. What's going on, game? Don't be a dick. Let me load my replay. What does that even mean? Okay. I think I got to Alt F4 my game. Let me just try one last time. Never had that error before. Okay. So Zerg versus Protoss for the potential final game here. Spoiler? I don't know if it's actually the final game because they're all in separate folders, guys. It's actually spoiler-free. Did I say final? I mean, it's potential final game. It could be the final, but we'll see where it goes. If I can even get the replay to open, which is the big problem right now. Please. There was an error. I'm like, oh no, I spoiled it, guys. Whoa! You know what was really good? I actually thought in the last game of Scarlet Showtime that there would be another map. I thought there would be another one, and then I was like, ooh, what? All right, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hey, it's working. We're good, guys. We're good. Thank you very much for hanging out, guys. Zeno with the 8-month resub says, my man, thank you very much for the support, guys. Of course, we are going to put out some replay packs of all of these replays, so do be sure to click that subscribe button and check out, of course, the Discord where the replay packs are posted. We're getting back into posting regular replay packs of my own, games as well. Whoops. So get in there, get used to going into that Discord channel. There's a replay pack channel, and it's awesome. Discord's a great place as well. It's a good community. Got a good clan going there as well. And we finally got it going. We got it going, guys. Holy shit. All right. Let's go. Map number 6 here. And up in the top left-hand side, playing Protoss. So we haven't had Zerg versus Terran. This is TLO's pick. And TLO has picked Protoss, if I have this correct. And made Kelazhur play Zerg rather than playing main race versus main race. Tells me TLO thinks he's got a better chance here. I do hope we get that Zerg vs Terran match, though. Up here in the top left-hand side, in the red, the Protoss player. He is Team Liquid's TLO. The power of Protoss compels you. Let's see if the power of Protoss can compel this guy down here, representing Panda Global. The best player in Brazil. He's recently moved to EU to study. He's not going to be full-time competing anymore, but we're still going to see him in a lot of tournaments, just obviously pushing his focus over to getting his degree and studying and going to the next phase of his life a little bit. But someone who I think we're still going to see great stuff out of over the next 6 to 9 months, and hopefully beyond that, especially during summer when he can practice a lot, but even not. His name is Kelazhur. He's going to be going for a nice fast hatch into a gas there, and of course the spawning pool to follow up. That's a very fast gas, actually. Meanwhile, have we seen a scout from TLO? No, TLO has not scouted at all. My man. Icy Fires normally happen tomorrow, Pendacan. I'm actually flying away. Sorry, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. Tuesdays for you guys in Europe and America. I'm flying away on that day, so we're probably going to do it tomorrow, I think, after we cast the semifinals, or at least one of the semifinals of this we're casting tomorrow. There have been a few people asking, when are we casting the semis? It's going to be 1 p.m. US West time, 4 p.m. East Coast time, and that's 10 p.m. Central European time tomorrow. So same time we started the tournament cast today. We'll be getting up super early, starting the stream a little bit earlier than then, so people have a chance to filter in. And for now, guys, it looks like a relatively straight up game. Nice hidden pylon in the back from TLO. Gonna hide his tech there, maybe. Maybe there. This Overlord, though, gives no Fs. He's like, I'm just gonna perv. Is he gonna respect the potential for a Stalker? He's gonna stay close. So if a Stalker comes out, he can get to the pervert pillar for safety. But what are we gonna see behind this? Twilight. I like it. I like it. Probe's going to go across now to see what's up. Kelazhur, has he pulled off gas? Yes, he's pulled just one worker still on gas. So Kelazhur doing a very standard ZVP macro opening. Good to see Kelazhur's off races are looking quite solid. We haven't... I think this is the first non-Zerg vs. Zerg game we've seen. Yeah, all we saw from him was his Zerg vs. Zerg where he did a cheeky slow Zergling all in. Got scouted and destroyed. Didn't work out too well. Stalker's going to do a lot of damage, but of course... TLO will lose vision as it goes onto the pervert pillar, where the Overlord can watch you, but you can't watch it. I know, it seems a little bit creepy, but that's just the way StarCraft works with high ground, unless you get your own pervy high ground flyer unit. Queen over here, she's going to think about spreading some creep. No third queen on the way just yet. And this probe does see this third base. It's just kind of watching it. He's like, well, if your Overlord watches me and you can't see, I can do the same thing. Charge and a... Oh my god, he's going to do the exact same build. Guys, TLO's trying to do the exact same build, but he's actually cutting even more workers. He's got to be building probes. This Overlord can see that Nexus is not building probes right now. I mean, Dario's economy is actually so low. This is even lower than... This is the fastest all-in I've ever seen of Charge. I've never seen someone do a 26 probe all-in. But why not? This is a fake gas. He's going to show workers mining gas. But if Kelazhur's paying attention, he's going to notice there's not that many probes there. And that Nexus isn't building. You can tell because it's not flashing. The lights aren't flashing on that little arch. Does Kelazhur notice is the question. 26 probe all in. But he hasn't put guys on gas. Oh, he's forgotten. TLO's forgotten the last bit of trickery. It's given it away. Oh man, I don't know if Kelazhur's even paying attention though. Let's look at his side of the map. He's up on 4 gases. He's trying to just rush into... Okay, his Roach Warren's going down now, reactive. That's a very late Roach Warren. Oh, is he going to go like a spine? Yeah, I think he knows what's up, guys. I think he sees Zealots. Oh, the Zealots have been shown. They've all been warped in at the front. TLO not covering his bases very well. 10 more drones queued up, actually. I don't even know right now what these guys are thinking. I know what TLO's thinking. He's thinking, I'm going to punch you in the face with the same all-in you killed me minus the Immortals. I'm going to hit you even faster. We're going to see 4 Zealots walking across the map. Charge is now done. They just got their fancy sneakers on. They're going to start running a lot faster. We're going to see a lot of Zealots warping in. Man, this is going to be a powerful attack, but... Oh, he cancels the warp in. Oh, no. Dario there with a little bit of a mistake. There's a spine crawler here at the natural. Drones rallying to the third. Kelazhur has been so greedy. He has double the worker count right now. What the hell? What the hell? This all in coming in. TLO's also got actually a lot of gas, but he can't spend it. He's on pure charge lot right now. He's got 6 gateways, a 7th one about to finish as well. His Zealots come in. He's starting to do some damage, but he's got to hit that natural. He's got to break through. The spine and the roaches there, though, looking good. Those Zealots not going to find the damage they need. More Zealots coming in. Here we go. Dario's just going to charge for it. The roaches have to pull up. I think Kelazhur needs to pull drones. He can lose 20 drones and still come out ahead, but he's got to pull his drones into this fight. Nice split up. The Zealots have been fragmented. The roaches clean up the right flank. At the same time, more roaches come in from the left. Good stutter step from Kelazhur. Only losing a couple of roaches, and the Zealot numbers are dwindling right now. There's just too many roaches coming out of this economy from Kelazhur. He's got so many roaches. There's not enough Zealots. TLO here not able to make this all-in work. It's so different. Yes, it hit faster than Kelazhur's, but it doesn't have the Immortals in the back to chew through those roaches. It's all about surprising and overwhelming, and TLO just did not get across the map crisp enough. He tries to come back in on the third base at the same time, but the Queens have chased his Warp Prism out of the main, and at the same time, Kelazhur slippity slap and takes TLO out of that with a very decisive 5-1. Massive thank you to both of these guys for playing. Kelazhur's going to go through to the semifinals, though, and absolutely crush it. That was a decisive